Let's see. Oh, we got recording. All right. So it's Williamson here with Angie and Jason. And Angie and Jason are new Airbnb landlords. So I wanted to come out and chat with them and also check out their little cottage. They're really kind of house hacking their place. So
Mm-hmm.
I told them some questions ahead of time. So you guys tell me you were interested in Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why and what was holding you back from jumping in.
Right. So I've always been interested in Airbnb. I've been a guest on Airbnb, and I understand the power of you know, um, it's a much better experience than a hotel. So
Yeah.
like it's a lot more personal, and I actually made a good friend out of my host.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and she's now based in New York, and we came in touch and all. So I understand the power of that, and so when we were house hacking, well, we got introduced to the concept of house hacking, and I wanted to save more money, and so I thought, hey, maybe this tiny little cottage of mine, seems pretty suitable for an Airbnb unit.
Yeah.
So that was like kind of like the genesis of it. Yeah, I don't know what about you.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
well, we wanted to travel as much as we can. We don't want to just be locked into one spot, one location. So if we could live here in some days, and if there's a demand for this place, we could rent it out on Airbnb, and we could list some place out as well, to suit our traveling needs and to suit somebody else's traveling needs. And so we decided to give it a try, but we were a little concerned because we were not sure, because we're located in Vallejo. We're 20 minutes away from Napa. We're 30 minutes away from San Francisco. We reckon there might be some demand, but we're not entirely sure. And so we were a little hesitant. What if there is no vacancy? What if we made all these preparations and no one wanted to stay with us? And so we were a little hesitant about trying it out.
Like, what if it's a dead, right?
Yeah,
Do all
Yeah,
this
what
as
if
a
it's a
dead.
dad?
Yeah, exactly.
What if it's the dad? Yeah.
So you're taking the plunge, and you got some bookings.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about how it feels to get your first booking.
It felt pretty good actually.
Yeah.
So it was kind of nerve-wracking trying to like put my listing up out in the public, because I'm like, this feels kind of odd. It feels kind of odd just
Opening up your
putting it
space,
out
yeah.
there, for people, and then getting people to inquire. So, but when we first had a few inquiries, it was kind of exciting actually.
Yeah.
We were like, wow, people actually want
Right.
to check it out. So.
Yeah. And we
Yeah.
were pretty,
Like,
we were pretty
surprised, yeah.
surprised too that there were not just one or two inquiries, but there were multiple inquiries.
Yeah.
And we've got reservations now for a couple of
Yeah.
weekends. So it came in pretty
Yeah.
quickly, like a stream of inquiries. So that kind of signaled to us that there might be a demand after all.
There is there's some demand here.
Yeah.
Okay. But tell us. Back up, Neela. Tell us about what do you think about your potential for this type of business model, the short-term rental market.
Right. I personally feel like there's a lot of like nomadic people like us. We're kind of nomadic by nature.
You guys definitely are.
Because we travel a lot. We love traveling, and I think there's a lot of other people like that too.
Oh,
Love
totally,
traveling, right?
yeah.
If not for short term, but if for longer term, maybe like a few months at a time. I think there's always a market for that. It's just that a lot of people are not actively doing that, because housing is always the biggest problem, the biggest issue.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think once we have a platform or something that kind of facilitates that, so it's a smooth transition for people to just like, oh, I want to move to Sacramento for 3 months, and just do it.
Right. Then now they're able to.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a surprise question for you.
Uh-huh.
How has the Airbnb course helped you?
It was the thing that tipped me over to trying it out, because before that I was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
I was like
Just sitting on it,
pondering
yeah.
and maybe doing some little research, but not really like going full on into it. But after listening to Al's presentation on the traveling nurse industry, about his success with Airbnb, that really prompted us to like, hey, we should give it a shot.
Yeah.
I think L can be our mentor, our coach, you know. So I'm pretty happy that we managed to get hooked up with him, and having him on our team. That really helped a lot, you know. And I still remembered. I emailed L about trying to Airbnb, and he called me right away, or he got in touch with me right away, and he really pushed me to like, hey, get a listing up,
Get it going.
get it going, just try
exactly.
it, you know, like, just get it going. And I really love that aspect of the course, which is that it's not just reading some PDF or watching some videos, but you have L here, really like
Literally
nudging
holding
you,
our hands,
nudging you, and really giving you like sound, wise advice on how to improve.
I think the biggest benefit is that it's someone who's been there and done that, and you've seen different types of housing available in different cities and different scenarios, different situations, and to have that experience and helping others along, we know that even in our situation, this is not a unique situation. You have seen it, and you're able to practically help us along the way. And I think sometimes also it's just having that person to just give you that vote of confidence and just to nudge you along, and just that one word, just go for it, and we're like, okay, let's just do it.
All right. Well, thank you. We're gonna sign off.
Yeah.